Right here in New York, in Germany, in the first tier of the first tier countries in the world, there is modern day slavery. In America, for example, there are between 14,000 and 17,000 people trafficked into slavery, into the country, each and every year. It's not just sex trafficking, also. It's trafficking into the agricultural sector, it's trafficking into construction work. In Romania, some 8 hours from Berlin, I was offered a young woman in trade for a used car. This young woman had the visible effect of Down syndrome, and she had slashes all over one of her arms where she was trying to escape daily rape the only way that she knew how, by killing herself. That's modern day slavery, and that's very real, and there are more slaves today than at any point in human history. In gross numbers, the vast majority of slaves are in South Asia. In those areas, what we're talking about predominantly is a form of debt bondage. In some cases, it goes back 7 generations. And the minimum numbers that we're talking about in South Asia are 10 million held in that form of slavery. The end of slavery cannot wait for the end of poverty, but to deny the absolute role of desperate, withering poverty in slavery is like denying the role of gravity in rainfall. It is a driver, and it is the overwhelmingly most common driver of slavery, of modern day slavery. Corruption, the lack of enforcement of good laws. And we have to put together programs through civil society, through international actors, or through local actors on the ground that are sustainable regardless of who's in power at the national level. We have to put systems in place to address the needs of the communities, to go out to these communities that are being targeted already by traffickers, and to target them instead with comprehensive development programs that address their needs, so that the choice for so many of these parents is just that. It's a devil's choice between sending their parent with a trafficker to an uncertain fate, or watching their child slowly starve. And we, as the international community, have to step up to our responsibility and say, no parent should ever have to make that choice. You know, globalization, it's like gravity. And I happen to believe that capitalism, if it's fair capitalism, that the free market, the free and fair market, can be the most effective way to bring masses of numbers of people out of poverty, and can also be the most effective tool to bring people out of slavery.